Well, good morning, you guys. Today we're going to use our staff, our swiffer stick, broomstick, whatever you happen to have on hand. And what I want you to start with first is just drawing right to your chest, taking a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach and extend as far away from you as you can. And then go ahead and slowly draw right back up nice and close to your body. So exhale, reach. And inhale and come back up. So nice big stretch out. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Some people use ski poles if they don't have a swiffer or a staff on hand or a broom. Just one more time, you guys. We're trying to open that posterior chain. So the back part of your body, nice exhale. And then let's just glide it down and then extend and really reach out. So inhale and then a great big exhale. Try to ground through your heels and lengthen your spine. Not so worried when we do this about squeezing the staff, but just using it as a tool to help you reach and lengthen a little bit further. Just one more time, you guys. And then right back to your chest. Now all we're going to do here is just add a little rotation. So exhale and switch. Now as we do this, you can start to pull in the direction that you're going towards. Keep your feet planted and then draw the elbow behind the back and make sure that your entire body here is rotating in the direction that you're going to. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, and try to squeeze that elbow behind your back. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, inhale. Just a few more times, you guys, side to side. I don't want you to feel dizzy, so if you need to go slow, you pick that pace that works best. One more time, both sides. And then back to the middle. Now from here, I want to work on a little bit external rotation of my hip and leg. So I want you to go ahead and externally rotate here, you guys, your right. You're going to draw the hands over to the left and then just take the staff or the stick, if you can, behind your knee. Try to keep your body in one line and then rotate the arm directly over like a rainbow from one side to the other. And keep that hip nice and open if it works. If not, keep your hips straight. 3 more, exhale. Inhale, now I'm gonna really pull in that direction and get into that oblique one more time. And then back to the middle, relax the shoulders. And roll forward. Now we're just gonna come to the other side. So I'm gonna, again, open up here through that left. Draw that staff over to the right, and then exhale and open. Now I'm really pulling in that direction. Exhale and inhale. Create that nice space along the side, in that oblique, in your hip flexor. 4 more, and 3, 2, one more time. And rest, you guys. If you have the space and the ability to be able to do a circle with this, use it. If the staff is too long, it can kind of sometimes get in the way. So you decide. I'm going to go ahead from here and come to that left side, draw over, and then rotate in and open. Just creating a nice big circle. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Now the other way, inhale and exhale. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Try to connect your breath. Inhale and exhale with your movement. One more time. And let's just hold right here. Now, hopefully this is okay and comfortable. Relaxing your chest, relaxing your shoulders down. We're just going to squeeze your scapula, the shoulder blades together, And just add that gentle rotation. Exhale. 1, 2. Just 2 more times, side to side. And relax it, you guys. Go ahead from here and draw those arms forward and just relax them back and relax them forward. Now from here, I want you to hold your staff up about shoulder height. There's no need for you to shrug here. You're gonna take that nice deep breath in, and then you're gonna try to just lengthen your leg. You're not leaning forward. You're gonna keep your spine nice and tall. And you're gonna exhale and try to let your leg meet the staff if it can. Now use your abdominal muscles. Hold your arms nice and strong. And exhale. Now pull the arms apart so we get the upper body activating here. Exhale, lengthen. Keep your core nice and tight. 4 more. 3, 2. Just 1 more time, you guys. Oh, we're gonna do a switch legs. Shoulders back. Arms just about shoulder height. Nice deep breath in. 1, 2, and 3. Lengthen as much as you can. 4. Engage that core. 5. Stand up nice and tall, you guys. 6 and 7, 8, 9. 1 more. And 10. Great work, you guys. Now from here, we're just gonna go ahead and come back to this rotation and come side to side. So first get comfortable here. Pull in the direction that you're going to. We keep those arms directly right into your side and right above your head. Just tuck it right into the side. Awesome work, you guys. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna go ahead here and go a little bit faster and stick to that right side. Now really pull down to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 6, and 7, 3 more, 8, 9, 1 more time, you guys. Give it a quick little rest, roll back. Now listen to the signs of your body. Maybe your neck starts to feel tight. Maybe you feel like it's a little bit out. So what you think about here is keeping your neck in alignment as you go through these movements and being very mindful that you're not shrugging your shoulders and creating unnecessary stress. So big breath in. Now tuck it and pull it. 1, 2, 3, exhale, 4. As high as your hip, if you can lift it, really pull in that direction. You can eliminate the lift if it doesn't work. 5, 4, pull it down, you guys. 3, 2, just 1 more. And give it a rest. Roll back again. And then gently roll forward. Now, using your staff for a little bit of stability, all we're going to do here is draw the leg forward and back. So inhale and exhale. As you kick back, allow that leg to open, externally rotating the hip. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more. And relax it, you guys. Other side, let's just create a little bit more space there. In that hip flexor, inhale, exhale. Very nice, you guys. Inhale and exhale, let it flow. Create that natural space here. Inhale and exhale. Always trying to create more mobility in the body. 3 more. Just 1 more time, you guys, and let it go. Very nice. We're gonna come back to that first side. From here, I want you to square off your hips, take a deep breath in. You're gonna lift up your knee, front snap kick it. Lengthen and then draw the hip back. Now try to think here about keeping your hip nice and square as you lengthen behind you, okay? So as much as you can, what wants to happen is the hip wants to externally rotate. We're gonna try to keep it square here as much as you can. Now watch your back, keep your abdominal muscles pulled in nice and tight. As we front snap kick, as high as your waist if you can. Find your focal point, lengthen your spine and shoot arrows out of your heel. Inhale, exhale. Lead with your heel. 2, keep your core nice and tight. 3, watch your neck. 4, inhale, exhale. 5 more, you guys. Lengthen. 4, 3, pull that belly button nice and tight. Let's do it one more. And give that a rest, you guys. From here, just exaggerate the range of motion in your hips. Now, if we do something, obviously it doesn't feel quite right, depending on where your body is, maybe injuries, tightness, stress. Do what works best and try to follow as close as works. Now we're just going to switch to the other side. Nice deep breath in, front snap kick, lengthen through that hip. If you want to switch hands and you feel better doing that, you can play with it both directions and see what works. Front snap kick, lead with your heel. 1 and 2. Now try to keep your hips as square as you can, you guys. 3, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 and 5. Lengthen and push, you guys. 6 and 7. Up and out of that glute now. 8, square as much as you can. 9, one more time, you guys. And let that go. Go ahead from here, just side to side. We're just exaggerating that rotation laterally. Inhale and exhale. Just a few more times, you guys. 3, 2, just one more time. And relax it. Now we're gonna go ahead next, you guys, and come down to the ground. If you have a hard time sitting, you could always come from a chair. But from here, coming down to a position that feels in the easiest way that works for you to come down to the floor. We're gonna go into that Russian twist first. So if you need to tuck a pillow or a yoga ball behind your back, you can also use that strength of your core to hold you up right here. Now, what I want you guys to do first is get comfortable with this rotation. So all I'm gonna do is rotate one side and the other. Now you can increase or decrease based on how you feel. In the morning, generally, we're trying to wake up that spine. And then if this feels okay, make it a little bit bigger, reach a little bit further. Just make sure that you're looking in the direction that you're going towards. Creating that space in your spine, rotating back through the shoulder. Now I'm going to try to tuck that elbow slightly behind my back. Really increase that range of motion in my spine. And I'm going to pull in that direction. Then I'm going to pull back and pull back. Just a few more times, you guys. Belly button pulled in tight. Neck in neutral, not shrugging the shoulders. So 4 and 3 and 2. One more time, you guys, both sides. And relax it. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. And then take your staff very carefully underneath your legs. Now from here, you can hold on with your hands facing up, and you can just work on using your biceps to lift your knees up. Maybe it's enough just to do this. Maybe you can lift up one leg and then the other. We're gonna add a little bit of a roll, and again, if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. If you have a ball or something behind your back, you're gonna take it out, make sure nothing is behind you, and we're gonna roll like a ball. So shoulders back, belly button in. I don't wanna roll back onto my neck, so I'm gonna stop with my shoulder blades, and then just gently come back out without trying to let my feet come back to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Now pull that belly button in. Use your biceps to hold those knees up, you guys. Engage, inhale, exhale. If your feet touch the floor, just lift them right back up. And if it doesn't work, you're here. Inhale and exhale. 3 more, you guys. 3, inhale, 2, 1 more. Now we're gonna add a little bit of that nice deep breath in. Inhale. If you can, lengthen 1 leg at a time. If 2 doesn't work, inhale. Hold with your biceps. Exhale. Inhale, not on your neck. Exhale. Remember, if rolling doesn't work, just keep adding those legs. I can come from here and then try both if it works. Inhale. Let's do it. 1 more now. Now try to hold it and lengthen. Big breath in. Really hold with your biceps. Keep your spine nice and strong. Pull the belly button in, you guys. 3 and 2. 1 more time. Relax it. Drop that and interlace and push forward. Make a nice C curve with your spine. Big breath in, you guys. Shoulders down into your back, and then just gently rotate here by wrapping one arm behind the back without shrugging your shoulders. Lengthen and lift up here through your spine. Take a deep breath in, and then rotate to the other side. So I like to take that arm and just draw over the knee, using it as leverage, relaxing through the shoulders, and taking a nice deep breath in, you guys. Follow all the way through, and then come all the way back. Wonderful job. Now I want you to remove that staff, and all I want you guys to do here is to try to follow the line of your legs, okay? So if you can do this, you can do the movement. You can also lean back if it works for you. I'm gonna draw to the chest, reach away from me, follow down my leg, and back up. So reach and pull. I can tuck that pillow again behind my back if I want to. Reach, inhale, exhale, lengthen. Just 1 more time, you guys, as far back as works for you. Now draw into the chest and release it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep that pressure and tension out of your neck. Let's just do 1 more, you guys. Inhale and exhale, nice and tall. Now sit up as tall as you can without shrugging your shoulders. Nice deep breath in. So if you can sit in a cross-legged sitting position with your arms over your head, great. If it doesn't work for you, no worries. What I want you to do from here is tuck one side, other side. Now from here, you're increasing that range of motion in your arms without the ability to use a lot of momentum. So maybe if it works better, you come forward instead, as opposed to over. 4 more. Now really reach as far as you can. Reach, switch. Now pin from here, your hips down in the opposite direction. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. 1 and 2. As I go to the right, the left hip stays down, and relax it. Roll your shoulders back. Now this next move can be challenging sometimes from a seated position. So if you need to do it from standing, you can. Often what happens is we start rotating forward. What I want you to do here is open up and draw the staff behind you. So it's just placed on the top of the shoulder blades here, and then you're gonna reach back up. So if you need to do it from standing, that's fine, but don't lose your neck. Deep breath in, squeeze your scapula, the shoulder blades coming together, and work that posture. Pinch and squeeze. Now at the same time, see if you can pull the arms, even though the elbows are tucked, you're still pulling the arms slightly in opposition as you do this, with the arms staying in the same place. 4 more. 4, keep your neck in neutral. 3, squeeze them shoulder blades. 2, 1 more. Relax it, you guys. Roll the neck. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Create a little bit of space there on the side and the back of your neck, you guys. 1 more both sides. Now from here, I want you to lengthen your legs out as far as works for you. So you're gonna, from here, if I need to, I will use my staff in front of me and lengthen my spine and hinge like so, using the staff. If I feel comfortable, I'm gonna take a big breath in, reach my arms up, keep my spine nice and long. And then as I extend forward, I'm just gonna reach. There's an imaginary line between my toes here. I'm just gonna try to pin my hips down and reach my arms as far forward as I can. If I can lengthen further, I will, but I wanna glue my hamstrings here to the floor at the same time. So if this is enough, I'm pulling my toes back, and if this is what I gotta do, I'm gonna hold here to be able to do that. Open, create that nice space, contract the quadriceps, lengthen the spine. And then draw that back up. Now I'm gonna bend the knees here, take a deep breath in, and you can lift up one shin and then the other, okay? So from here, externally rotating as much as feels comfortable, holding that step, lift one shin parallel, lift the other shin parallel. Now, if it works and the body says, okay, we can try it, you're gonna lift up here using your abdominal muscles and bring it back down. That's a lot of work for your hip flexor. Big breath in. 1, exhale. Now pull your belly button super tight, you guys. 3, 1 leg at a time is great. 4, exhale. For 5, exhale. And 6, now pull that belly right into your spine. 7, keep your core nice and tight, you guys. Your neck is in neutral. 9, 1 more. And relax it. I'm gonna lengthen those legs out, shake them out a little bit, side to side, up and down. Wonderful work, you guys. Let's return one more time here back to that Russian twist. We're just gonna go to that right side and pull back as far as we can, 10 times. If you need the pillow, tuck it. Here we go. Reach and pull. 1 and 2. We exhale on the exertion. Now, I've told you guys this lots of times, but sometimes we just need a little reminder. We exhale as we're exerting, where that movement is hardest, because it helps us to keep that core tight to protect the back. So exhale, inhale, inhale. 1 more. Now we're just gonna switch to the other side. If you got a bony butt and it's hard just to sit on the floor, take a pillow, put it right underneath your buttons. Here we go. 1, 2. Now rapid and reach, you guys. 3. Pull in that direction. 4 and 5. 6. Use those abdominal muscles, those obliques, you guys. Strengthen and reach. 3 and 2. You got it. 1 more time. Relax from here, interlace your hands and push forward with that C curve. Round at the back. Now, as we come back, you guys, into our donkey kick, when we work the staff, we also have the opportunity to work the balance. Sometimes it just doesn't work and it's better to go through the movement like so, keeping your hips square and just lengthening and reaching, okay? You can also do this from standing, bending and lengthening, leaning forward on a chair. To take it to the next place, all I want you to do is take the staff directly behind you, okay? Directly behind you. Now from here, I'm gonna take my left hand, but you can take your right or left, it doesn't matter. As you reach through here, you wanna keep your wrist in a neutral position. So as I reach through here, I want my palm to be facing out, facing in, and that from here, my left hand is the one reaching, my palm is facing to the right. Now I'm gonna drop down to my right elbow, keep my spine nice and tall. Now the same hand and the same foot, now my right leg is the one that's going to lengthen. You can try to kick your left, you might fall over. What I want you to do is curl your left toe under. Now I have to hold that staff strong. If it's too heavy to hold with that arm, I just focus on squaring my hips, okay? Here we go, deep breath in. 1. If you can, follow the line of your staff. 2. 3, keep that core tight. 4, exhale. For 5, and 6, and 7. If I'm holding the staff, the head is close to the floor. 8, the abdominal muscles are nice and tight. 9, 1 more. And I'm just gonna relax here, place the staff down, remove from here the hand, and lengthen my spine. Nice deep breath in. You can rock your hips. Coming back into child's pose isn't always the most comfortable. You can come to a puppy pose and keep your hips nice and high. Big breath in. And a nice breath out, you guys. Now, all we're gonna do is just switch hands. Again, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna come down from here, lengthen, and reach up and out of that hip flexor and into that glute, okay? So if you can, find from here that staff in the center. Just holding the staff behind you is a challenge. So from here, I'm gonna take that deep breath in. Go ahead and rotate my palm in the direction. So if I'm here, that palm is facing internally as I reach behind. Nice deep breath in now. Holding that staff. Now, if my left hand is down, you guys, the right toe is curled, and I'm gonna lengthen that left leg. So glide and lengthen if you can. 1, inhale. Now, naturally, we have one side that feels a little more balanced than the other 3, so it's totally fine if that's how that feels. It's meant to, because we have one side of our body that's dominant. 5, exhale. 6, lead with your heel. And 7, think about the placement of your heel. You're exhaling and lengthening. 8, keeping your hips square. Exhale, 9, one more time, you guys. And 10. Go ahead, release. Place that down, puppy pose. Nice deep breath in, you guys. If it feels comfortable to sink your hips back, you can also, from that standing position, nice forward bend, lengthen and create that space between the hip and the fingertip. Big breath in and big breath out. Go ahead and come back up. Now, as we work that glute minimus, you guys, the side of the hip, I can do this from standing. If I need to do this from standing, stay down on the ground if you feel like you can stay on the ground. You can lengthen and lift your leg here to the side. It doesn't want to lift very high, but to work that assisting muscle here on the right, as well as that medius on the left, just standing up works both fantastic. Okay, so as I come from this position now, what I'm going to do is make sure that I have my left hand in front of the staff. Now I understand we all have different level sizes and weight. So if it just becomes too much, you just lean on your hand instead. Okay, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right hand And I'm gonna grab onto that staff so that I can hold it right into my side. I need to make sure that my arm is able to come to that floor, so I don't want it stuck behind. So I'm gonna pull in nice and tight, and what all this does is it helps me to keep my shoulders squared. Because as I do this move, naturally my body likes to rotate, so it's all about alignment and keeping that nice and tall. So my neck is gonna be in neutral. If I'm rotating here, you guys, with that right foot, I wanna pin my right foot to the floor. It's not directly behind me where you can't see, just slightly angled, so you feel like you can lengthen and lift your opposite leg. You can do this from the ground, it doesn't work. So take that big breath in, you guys. Watch your neck. If it doesn't work, look down to the floor, create that space in your neck. If you can, keep your neck in neutral. Lift, lower. Now I'm just trying to lift up my leg as high as I can. If it comes to the hip, great. This is not an easy movement because it is an assisting muscle. So we're just trying to build that strength equally around the hip. Exhale, and that glute. 4, 3, 2, one more time, you guys. Give it a little rest, keep and check your shoulders. Watch your neck. For the next pulse, if you need to, rotate, keep your shoulder back. When you look down, don't lose it here. Keep your chest in one line. You can rotate the neck and create that space in the neck as well. Now, all we're gonna do is pulse. You ready? Here we go. Pulse 1, 2, and 4. Just that tiny little movement, you guys. 6, 8, 9, and 10. I'm just gonna gently come back up. I can place my staff down, rotate from here, my hands all the way to the opposite direction, and I'm just gonna stretch as far as I can. So if I have my left hand out, my right leg out, I'm just gonna reach and lengthen nice and tall here, you guys. Inhale and exhale. Walk it back up. We're just going to switch to the other side. Now those assisting muscles don't need a whole lot of movement to feel them generally, but hopefully over this past year, you guys, you've noticed that they are getting stronger and maybe the movements are getting a little bit easier. That's the goal. Don't be surprised if they feel harder because you might be lifting up your leg a little bit higher, which just ultimately makes that move harder too. So I'm going to take from here that left arm and go ahead and hold on to that staff. Keep my shoulder blades up against the staff. This is my key to know, am I keeping my body in one line? I can look down to the ground. Remember, if I need to create that from here, if the neck is too much, to hold it in that neutral. So take from here your right toe, curl it under, keep your shoulders square, your belly button in. You're gonna exhale, lift. Maybe you're like, wow, that leg seems to lift a little bit easier. Completely normal. Exhale, inhale. 2, that neck is in neutral. 3, exhale as you lift, you guys. 4, inhale, and 5, I'm just lifting with the heels. 6. If it's too easy, you can add ankle weights the next time. 7, exhale, lift it, you guys. 8, up and out there of that minimus. 9, one more. Settle, shoulders back if you want to rotate that neck. We've just got 10 mini pulses, you guys. Take a nice deep breath in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tiny little muscle. From here, you guys, squeeze it up there. You got this. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more time, and 1. Fantastic work, you guys. You're gonna place that staff down. You can really reach and lengthen here if this works. That leg as far away as you can. And then you're gonna reach from here, you guys, and lengthen. Now the opposite arm is really reaching and lengthening. Deep breath in. Maybe bending my knee this way doesn't work, so I would just stretch to the side. I can lie all the way down. Take that nice deep breath in. And then from here, I'm just gonna pop right over and relax my hips either in child's pose or in puppy pose. Not forgetting to breathe and connecting your breath to your movement. One more big breath in. One more big breath out. I'm going to take my hands here and curl my toes and just gently lift. Now I want to wake up those hamstrings. I know, big breath in, they get tight as we sleep, big breath in. It just shows you just between sleeping and getting up in the morning and not moving your legs for that long, how tight the muscles get. That's why it's so important that we move every single day, you guys. Now from here, just that left heel is gonna come down. I wanna relax my head, crown of the head towards the floor. Press with the thumb and the first finger. Doesn't work, I'm on my elbows. Switch, I can also be on a chair and lengthen and relax my elbows on the chair. And then just bicycle one more time. Inhale, exhale. Now, however is easiest for me, I'm gonna walk my hands to my feet. It's okay if you can't do that, you can soften the knees to come up. From here, I'm gonna walk those hands in and then just place my hands right on the shin and reach the crown of my head directly in front of me. So I'm trying to create a 90-degree angle. If I need to, I have a chair and I can lengthen right here. That posterior part of the body, I'm trying to open up those hamstrings and my spine. Now from here, I'm gonna bend my knees, tuck my pelvis. So I'm just trying to create this little bit of a round here, my low back here. And then one more time, reach and lengthen. Bend and tuck, and then slowly roll back up to the top. Very good, you guys. So using this guy again to work our balance, our coordination, all these things are key to us being able to keep our body and keep ourselves healthy and strong and to prevent injuries. So as we come forward here, all we're going to work again, you guys, we've got that minimus, which is on the side of the medius. Now just standing on one foot works my medius of my standing leg. Now I can come to this standing position and just work my balance. I can take my staff out of it if I want to. So what I'm gonna do is take the staff to the same side of the knee that's lifted. I'm gonna keep my hips square and then I'm gonna drive back, externally rotate my hip. Now I can keep my legs straight or I can bend my knee. That's completely up to you. So you decide which one feels best. I'm gonna go ahead back from here, lengthen, and then I'm gonna drive that knee up. Now, this works for me and I feel like I can do that okay. I can remove from here the balance aspect of using the staff and really rely on my coordination of my body. Now from here, I'm gonna drive my staff towards my back leg. And I'm gonna pull in opposition as much as I can. Now from this position here, you guys, you wanna lengthen your spine and rotate the entire body. So I don't want to just try to take my arms like this without moving, though you absolutely can and work on that flexibility of your shoulder. I would like you to open up as far as you can, rotate towards your back calf, drive the arms back up, and then pull that knee up. So there's a lot of balance and coordination involved, but you do what works best for you and we're going to build to it, okay? So nice deep breath in, hips square. Either staff to the floor or not. Lengthen and open your hip flexor. Exhale, pull, lift, drive the knee up and settle back down. Exhale, inhale, and pull. Inhale, exhale, and pull. Open, lengthen, reach, pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, square your hips here, reach and pull. Inhale, exhale, engage, pull, open, reach, inhale. Let's do it 2 more. Open, extend, reach, pull. 1 more time, hip distance. Rotate, reach, and pull. Go ahead from here, you guys. A lot of information, a lot of movement, a lot of opportunities to fall. It's all about creating balance in a way where you feel like you can be safe. You use that staff if you need to, and we build. So now we're gonna switch to the other side. So from here, I'm gonna step back with the opposite leg and just try it first. Remember, we have one side that naturally is more coordinated, naturally more balanced. So if you feel like you're gonna fall every single time, you use the staff, use a chair, okay? So I'm gonna practice from here, lengthen and open. You can always bend your back knee too if that feels better, and lift. If you have knee problems, just a little thing, you guys here, if you come to a reverse lunge, it's less pressure on the knee than it would be to come forward. Okay, so that's a great way to practice. Now, as we come back here, using the staff or not, I'm going to rotate from here. I would eliminate this rotation if I'm using the staff, okay? I could look to my side, come back up, and lift if just this element isn't going to work for me. So I'm going to square my hips, big breath in, reach. Exhale, now I want to pull in that direction. Take a nice deep breath in. Find my center, reach and pull. Exhale, inhale, draw the knee through. Open, exhale, inhale. 3, open, eliminate parts of the movement that just don't work for you. Open. Exhale, inhale, hip distance apart, big breath in. Let's do it, you guys, 4 more. Square your hip, exhale, inhale. 3 more. Don't shrug your shoulders, reach and extend through. Drive that knee up as high as you can. Open, inhale. Press through that heel, squeeze and lift. 2 more, relax the shoulders. Exhale, inhale. Last time, you guys, reach for the sky. Rotate, reach for the sky. And drive that knee up. Go ahead from here. Great work, you guys. It's all about trying things and doing the best that we can. And doing things that scare us every day to make us stronger. Go ahead and rotate the other way. Very, very good, you guys. All I want you to do is give me a nice forward bend. I'm gonna walk my feet back and just lengthen my spine. Now I want to shoot arrows of energy by pressing my heels, opening up that posterior part here of my body. My hamstrings are lengthened, my back is nice and straight, and I'm going to sink my ears through my arms. Now, if this feels okay, I'm going to bend my knees, keep my forward bend, but tuck here that low back. So I'm just trying to create a little space in that low back, lengthen the legs, bend the knees, and maybe this is enough. Tuck the pelvis, round to the back, tuck the chin into the chest. Open, 1 more time. Hamstrings open. Bend the knees, open the hip flexor. Tuck the pelvis, round to the back. And then lengthen 1 more time. And walk it up. Now add a lateral stretch. Reach from here, you guys. So I want you to reach across the body. So you're going to go ahead and take that left arm and reach it to the right side. Push as far away. If you feel like you can, lengthen and extend that right arm behind you. And then take it in front of you, sink and push. Now push equally if you're both legs, lengthen and open if it works. If it doesn't work, you keep it bent. You're trying to create as much space as you can while you keep your spine nice and long. Take a deep breath in, press with the back heel and the front heel, and then reach back up to the sky, and then draw to the other side. So now from here, right arm, hinge forward. Reach that left arm behind you as far as you can. Contract. If it works, I'm creating that space in my hamstrings. I'm gonna drive from here, that arm forward, sink my ears, right in between the arms, lengthen the spine. Contract the quadriceps, take a deep breath in, you guys. No tension in your neck. Pressing equally through the left and the right heel. And then drive everything back up again. Now, we're gonna try to build and bring that heart rate up just a little tiny bit here, you guys. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just focus on that knee pull. Now, that first part of that movement, remember, if doing this, just without putting a lot of pressure, is gonna build that strength, that coordination, if lifting the knee simultaneously becomes too much. So I'm gonna reach and lengthen here and just drive the knee through. Now I want you to pull as much as you can in that step, but keep your spine tall, so you're not rounding. No pressure here in the low back. Use your abs to lift your knee up and pull those arms apart. Forward at this pace. 3, 2, 1. Now double time it. If it doesn't work, come right here into your hip, you guys. If driving the knee through doesn't work, to go fast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax it. Very nice, you guys. Exaggerate the hip roll. Rewind it the other way. Now we're just gonna do the other side. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, to pull the knee through. Sometimes I need to use my staff to help me, whatever works best. Ready? Now pull those arms apart. Little faster if you can. Now, if you find that it becomes too much, pull into your hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it, you guys. Great work, side to side. Now from here, reach and push. Take your hip to the same side that you're going towards. Now we're going to try to keep our arms up to shoulder height and pull them in opposition as we jump. That can become a lot. What happens is as we pull and we feel a little bit of tension in the neck, the arms are inching up. So if it doesn't work, you can hold lower, eliminate the staff altogether, or step tap. All right, you guys ready? Here we go now. 1, 2. So the goal is 50 jumps a day. Work that bone density. Pull those arms apart. Soft on your feet. First 10. Keep your core nice and tight. Crown of the head to the ceiling. And 20. The goal is for both feet to leave the floor. If you can. 30. 40. 40. And relax it. Great work, you guys. Alternate. Open it up. A little wider. As far to the side as you can. Five more. Either direction that feels best. 2. One more both sides. And rest it. Let's open up here, you guys, a little bit through the glute and external rotation. Coming to that number 4, you can stand or sit, rotate from here. Number 4, and sink your hips down as low as you can. Big breath in. Create that nice rotation of the hip. Big breath in. Sink the hips as low. Maybe they don't want to go very far. You're focused on standing up. One more big breath in. And bring it back up. Now just switch to the other side. Number 4 stretch. Just opening up my knee like this can be plenty. You feel like you can sink. You're going to create that space in your hip. This is the stretch from that seated position that we want to work on as much as we can, you guys. Big inhale. Nice exhale. All right, so now open up your feet as wide as you can. Pull the belly button in nice and tight. Just want to double check here that I don't. Perfect. We've got a good 5 minutes here, you guys. Now you're going to open up here and keep that right in the center, but I want you to keep your elbows high. So as we hold the staff, sometimes we're like, oh, I can just hold here and just relax finally as I come into my squat. What I want you to do though is try to keep your spine nice and tall and try not to hinge forward. All right, so you're trying to glide down, nice deep breath in, external rotation. I'm gonna sumo, so the focus will be more into that inner thigh here, if I can, and then I'm gonna push back up. 1 and 2 and 3. Now you sink as low as you can. And 4, push, and 5. Dig through the heels, keep it out of your knees. 8 and 9. One more now, pulse it. 1 and 2. Take a break if you need it. 5 and 4, nice and tight, engage the core. 3, elbows high, relax it. Pull the staff in a little bit closer so that you're really forced to keep your elbows high. And then come up here, if it's okay, on your right tiptoe. And 1, 2, really dig and press. 3, and push and squeeze up. 4, 5, inner thigh. 6, push and 7, squeeze and lift it. 8, elbows high. Let's pulse it right here. 1, 2, keep your core nice and tight. Rotate those hips forward. And 4, 3, 2, and push it back up. Other side, deep breath in. If you need to walk your feet closer, do it. 1, 2, watch this. 3, want to keep those elbows up. 4, use your shoulders. 5 and 6, sink and squeeze. 7, 8, almost there, you guys. Let's do it now. Pulse it. 1 and 2, 3 and 5, 7, sink and lift it. 9, 10, relax it. Forward bend. I'm going to reach that out. Push from here, my hips back. Contract the quadriceps. Don't let your head dip below. From here, don't let your hips, don't let your forehead dip below your hip. Bend. Now one more time. You're going to come up on both of your tiptoe. Now if you need to walk your feet in a little bit closer, do that. Still externally rotate, but don't let your knees come past your toes. Keep it in your inner thigh. So 1 and 2, spine tall. 3, 4, as much as I can, you guys, straight up and down here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you guys got this. Let's pulse it and make it happen. 1 and 2, 3, dig deep. 5, 3, and wow, great job, you guys. Relax it. Externally rotate. Now this is a great way to practice my tree pose. I can really drive that knee out as far as it will go. You can lift it up as high as that works and stand nice and tall. Few big breaths. One more. Other side. Doesn't work here, here, or here. The goal though is to keep that knee out to the side. Line up your hips here, take a deep breath in, externally rotate as much as you can to that side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, you guys. Wonderful work. All right, so now from here, all we're going to try to do is come to the corner. So as I lift from here, I'm always working on creating that space in my hip, working my balance and coordination, lift up to the corner, side kick it, bring it back down. You can do this from here if it works. Okay, deep breath in. Ready, left, kick, one, left, kick, two, as high as you can lift your knee, three, left, kick, four, inhale, and exhale, five, left, and six. Keep your core nice and tight. Seven, use your abs to lift up your leg. 8, 9, one more time. And relax it. Open it up. Rewind it. Other side. To the corner. Okay? It's not easy to lift your leg up, you guys. Use this staff to help you. Use your arm if you need to hold it up, okay? So big breath in. Here we go. Left and one. Inhale and two. And three. And four, got the quad firing. 5, balance coordination. 6 and 7, 3 more. And 8, last 2, you guys, lift it. You got this, one more. And let that go. Go ahead from here and really open up your feet as wide as you can. Lengthen your spine and push. Now your hips are coming all the way back. You're gonna take that big breath in, big breath out, and then kick your heels back. And one more time, lengthen the crown of your head all the way forward and take a deep breath in, you guys. Exhale, relax, and let it go. Soften. Now from here, I'm going to take my staff down for a moment. If you need to use it, I want you to use it. I want you to rotate down here as far as you can. Maybe it's your quad, maybe it's your shin. Now I'm rotating as far as I can, looking behind me. If I can have the flexibility to reach the floor, I will. If not, right here. Just open it up, last stretch here, you guys. Other side, you can use that staff, hold on to it. Lengthen. You can reach the opposite arm behind the back to create that space in your shoulders. Contract the quadricep of the leg that you're rotating towards. If you need to, you bend and lengthen. Take one more big breath in. And then back to that center, you guys. And let's take 3 big breaths in. Fantastic work. I want you to reach your arms up nice and tall. Exhale and spread your wings. Inhale. Draw the arms up. Now pull right down into your heart center. And take one more big breath, you guys. All the things you have to be thankful for. Lift and pull right into that heart center. Let anything go, you guys, that doesn't serve you. Take your hands right on your heart. Gently bow your head. Namaste. Have a great day today, you guys. I can't wait